I'm about to do something that makes me really nervous. I'm about to relive the college moments that broke me and take you guys along with me. This is where I went for college. This is where I lived my first semester of college. This is where I tried to fit in the Australian culture by doing what they wanted me to do. I actually lost myself in this process. This is where I made my first friend. He's from the same culture, and he actually turned out to be my best friend. Welcome to the secret bathroom where I have amazing shits. This spot is where I would eat lunch every day. This is the first time where I met some cool people for the first time, which are outside my culture. This is where we all hung out for the first time. This is where we would spend most of our time hanging out. This is where we studied for the finals together. They eventually became my first friends outside my culture. Not for long though. And the next semester, this exact same spot is where I see them not even acknowledge my existence. It's like it just went away in a poof, like it wasn't even there. What I learned from this is because I was trying to fit in and do what they do so they like me, I wasn't being true to myself, and when I was finally holding my values, sticking up to it, they left me like they thought I was another person. I would rather be rejected for who I am than to have this regret that I wasn't even sticking up to my values. Deep down, I knew that I was doing the wrong thing trying to fit in. This is the only class I enjoyed going to for my degree because of Elias. He was an amazing teacher, by the way. And you know what? After my fourth semester, I realized that I was just going along with what life throws at me. I wasn't making any real progress. I never went to any social events because I thought that the only way to become friends with people outside my culture is be like them, which wasn't it. But I just believed that. This is where I got my first well-paid job as a cleaner. This is the place where I finally broke down. I had financial stress, personal problems, and just that fear of uncertainty where I had no idea where my life was going. Paying more than $30,000 for the whole semester? What did I even learn? Did I even make the full use of the experience worth that money? Was it worth all that when I wasn't even truly happy? Most people say you go to college and can't even make friends because everybody has their friend circle or they have friends from their school. But the reality is that you don't even try. So what did I do next? This exact room is the room I finally had the courage to finally pursue my dreams and get out of my comfort zone and do what I actually wanted to do. After I finally got the courage, this is the first post I made to follow my dream and get out of my comfort zone and meet new people, passionate people who were passionate about the same thing as I was. This is where I filmed my first carpool video.
Believe it just once. Shit. Oh, fuck.
For the first time in my life, I finally thought about myself and how that all my life that I've been stopped by thinking what others would think. It was all just in my head. I was now making friends from all the countries in the world. I realized to actually live a fulfilling life, you really need the courage to take risks. I see hundreds of people walking with people from the same culture, afraid to approach people because of language barrier and the fear of judgment. If you're comfortable with that, it's fine, but if you really truly want to make a change from inside, take my story as an example and learn from it. My biggest regret up till now is that I didn't act sooner. I could have really changed my life. I could have really helped people overcome this barrier because this is a problem with people who come with abroad, and I really wished I could have done this earlier. If you feel lost, try something. If you feel stuck or you know what you're passionate about, keep doing that on the side until you find your rhythm. And lastly, stop making excuses and have the courage to do what you want. If I survived, so can you.
Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your